wanna leave, baby, lads and chat day. Look for my blind, then I securities, you better take. Lead that I got there. I leave the show near. Spanning the basa, also, uko lads and chat. I think that I'm a gold digger. Yeah, I don't give no silver seas.
Oh. Hi guys, so I've decided that I'm gonna start it off by storytelling, like how did everything start and why am I doing this now, like why now, like what happened, how did I get here. So I've decided that I'll start off with the background story, and I also want to tell you a story about this guitar right now. So first of all, I don't know how to play the guitar. I understand nothing about this thing. I'm just holding it for the camera. I really don't know how the guitar works. So this session, this is my first video. I'm going to be talking about how did I get here? How did I start off the music? So the background story is this. So this guitar is just like all over the place. So how did it start? I remember when I was younger, I was a kid, and Idols was playing on TV, and there was this song, dun, 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 down Paradise Road. Maybe some of y'all might know the song I'm talking about. I don't know the name of the song. I just know that was the song. So it was playing, and it, like, a lot of contestants used to sang that song a lot, so it kind of caught on to me. And I was young at this time. I was very young. It kind of caught on to me, and I kind of got the words, and I started like singing along as like the contestants would sing it now and then. And then my mother and my sister like kind of noted to me while I was young, like,
yo, you got an okay voice. I think this kid can sing.
But obviously I was young and I didn't think much of it. I didn't know that I had it in me. I was a kid, man. So that's the first memory of me remembering like singing or trying to do something with my voice in terms of music, and somebody would say, "Hey, I think you got something." That was the first memory that I had. Then what happened? Then I think some years later, I was in high school? Nah. While I was in primary school, I remember Akon had his Convicted album, and in that album there were very catchy songs. That song, and also the other one, that album essentially. So I kind of learned that album a lot, and I started singing it for girls. Mind you, I was in like primary school. I used to sing it to my first crush, I think. I don't know if this is true. While I was still in primary school, and she used to love that stuff so much. And then she would always tell me that, yo, you can sing, blah 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 blah, and and yeah, that's how it happened. And then what else happened? What was the third memory of me thinking I can make music or sing? I think it was high school. I think this way it kind of got a little bit serious, just a bit serious. In 2008, I was in grade 8, I think. If I'm not lying, yes, that's probably true. 2008, Chris Brown released that song, Forever. It caught on to me so much. Like, I don't know why I liked it so much, but I liked it so much. And then my cousin played that song almost all the time, so I kind of learned it naturally, and I started singing it over and over again to a point where I almost sounded like Chris Brown. And I remember I would do the same thing like I was doing in primary school, but now in secondary school, singing for other girls there. And then they're like, yo, dude, you can sing, blah, blah, blah. And I was not even that good. I was just like training my voice to sing, I would say. I was not that good. Well, I think I wasn't. I don't know. I didn't look at it in any, I gotta do this thing kind of eye. It was just like, okay,